Hey there, mama friend, and welcome to the 5-Minute Mom podcast, where we'll talk about real life, real faith, real fast. For today's show notes or to get free Monday Mom Devotionals, visit AudraHaney.com. Well, hey friends, welcome back to the 5-Minute Mom. I'm excited about today's topic because when I polled some moms about what's the biggest thing that you struggle with, the number one thing was, gosh, my time with God has changed, my quote, quiet times. You know, when I became a mom, one of the biggest things I grieved was the loss of my long, elaborate, quiet times. I missed the solitude, the structure, the going deep and wide. And it seemed like when my first daughter was born, that time looked so different. My picturesque time with Bible open, house clean, and coffee hot was suddenly scattered with a string of thoughts and unfinished scripture reading as I tried to meet her needs and console her and take care of her. I was trying to tend to my baby and battle my own sleep deprivation, and late nights meant that I slept through my early morning opportunities, and the daytime was always just a flurry of activities as I tried to care for her. The little people do not get the memo that their needs should be on a strict schedule. So to top it off, it was anything but quiet. My transition to parenthood was hard already, but I carried so much guilt about how my time with God had changed. And that guilt continued to grow even as she was a toddler and old enough to color on the pages of my Bible as I tried to cram in my Bible reading for discipleship group. And one day, an older lady with grown children in my group said something that really set me free. She saw my colorful mess of a Bible and said, "How awesome. Your daughter is seeing you see God, and you are letting her be a part of that. You will treasure that Bible one day." And I realized then that I didn't need to compartmentalize God, but just to invite Him into my home as a friend and let Him teach me in His way during this different season. Recently, I wrote in a Monday Mom Devotional, "Friend, rejoice in your Crayola stained Bible pages, prayers interrupted by tiny voices, and devotionals read during morning cartoons. There is a place for solitude, but even more, there's a place for inviting God into our everyday, messy, raw, and real. How beautiful Jesus must find a parent seeking Him in the chaos. And what a daily, eternal example this must be for the little ones coming behind." So today, I'm not perfect at it, but I try to celebrate meeting with Jesus in a way that my kids can see. Every day with Jesus doesn't have to be extravagant, but I try to look at it in the same way I do my marriage. Because more intimate, elaborate, uninterrupted date nights are good and healthy for my marriage. But I can still make time and value my conversations and connection with my husband in a busy week with our beautiful kiddos running around and making a lot of noise. Make time for solitude with God, but value His everyday presence too. To wrap up today, I want to encourage you to check out my interview coming up with Jesus Culture worship leader and songwriter Kim Walker-Smith about her struggle with postpartum depression and how she made this transition from long, beautiful, quiet times before kids to spending time with God in a busy home with lots of kids. And she'll tell you all about what she's learned in this season. It's full of great wisdom, and it'll help set you free in this area. So be sure to make time to check that out. So that's the end of our 5 minutes. Please tune in again soon. If you want to learn more about me or sign up for the podcast newsletter or get a free devotional, visit AudraHaney.com. And if you enjoyed this, would you please leave a quick review? Reviews are so important for podcasters, and it helps more moms find us, and it would be a great blessing.